just what the hell is going on tonight. Congressman, what is going on between the House and Senate right now?
Well, I think they're merging the state of Arizona is what it sounds like. And, there's obviously, a long night ahead of us with all of these different states. We're not exactly sure how many of these members of Congress or senators are going to keep proposing to protest these different states. But it's amazing to me that after all that has happened today, they're continuing the craziness of protesting and continuing the perpetuation of Trump's lies, and it's happening right now as we speak.
Cast in the state of Arizona for Joseph.
Go ahead, Congressman. I'm sorry.
And Kamala D. Harris.
Yeah, no, I mean that's about that. I mean we're continuing down this road. I mean the president is continuing to perpetuate these lies. And, at the end of the day, these members of Congress, Howley, all these other guys, Jim Jordan, they're continuing to get the back of the president, Gates. I mean, it's ridiculous to watch these guys. And the ones, Brian, the ones who really frost me are the ones who have protected this president for years. And now they're kind of turning on him a little bit, saying, well, we don't want violence. Ben Sasse gets up. He gives this beautiful little speech. Boy, when he upset Trump and Trump was going to go after Sasse in a primary, Sasse kissed his ass and made sure he didn't get a primary and got through his own reelection. And then now he's going to be a statesman. I mean, this is crazy what we're watching and what we have watched these Republicans do during this 4 years. And now some of them want to rise above McCarthy and all these guys to watch them do what they're doing here today. And now condemning the violence that they threw gasoline on is maddening to so many of us when you saw what happened to our nation's capital today.
Congressman, I've been warning our viewers about this for months. I call it the Great Migration. A year from now, some of these Republicans will say, Donald Trump never met the guy, never liked the guy. All evidence to the contrary. They're doing the roll call alphabetically of the states. Pence is heading this up. And before we dip into that, one more question to you, Congressman. And it's personal. The chamber where you work, the chamber where you sit with your House colleagues, at a personal level, can you believe there were guns drawn point-blank range at a guy who had broken through the glass window? Can you believe, as I said earlier, the last person to sit in the chair Pence is using tonight was a member of a mob who had broken in to the other chamber, just as they broke into the speaker's office and left the speaker a threatening note that they're not going anywhere?
Yeah. And, it's hard. I've been down here. This is my 19th year. I interned down here when I was in college, and I've been working in the Capitol for a long time. And to see what happened, it makes me sick to my stomach. To see what happened, the security breakdown, and of course we have to deal with that. This should not have happened. Our law enforcement should have been more prepared strategically. I thank all the Capitol Police and Metro Police and everybody for being there, but there was a strategic blunder on even allowing this to happen. But it's the final chapter of the Donald Trump. Somebody said, what kind of country do we have? I go, we have Trump's country. That's where we are right now. And he's incited this. This was a coup. You cannot sugarcoat this. You cannot be nice about it. This is what they tried to do. They're trying to steal an election through violence and insurrection and a coup. And we've got to be very clear, Brian, and we cannot sugarcoat this and try to say 2 more weeks. Look, 25th Amendment needs to get enacted. We should immediately impeach this president right now. I don't think the American people want to spend 2 more weeks with him being the most powerful person in the world and make the American people susceptible to his violence, his insecurities. With a lot of power, insecure people, if they don't have any power, can't do a whole lot. But powerful, insecure people can do a lot of damage. And that's what this president is doing. I think we should impeach him. He should not be around for the next 2 weeks. I don't think we should leave D.C. until we do it. And we should make sure that Pence is president for the next 2 weeks to preside over a peaceful transition of power in the United States.
Man who speaks for a lot of his fellow Democrats tonight, the veteran Democratic congressman from the great state of Ohio, Tim Ryan. Great to have you back on the broadcast, Congressman. Sorry about the day you've all had, and be safe from here on out. As we watch this roll call, we want to bring in another frequent guest of ours, and that's A.B. Stoddard, veteran political